Hi, welcome to Vegan A Go Go. This is a vegan cooking show. My name is Jess, and today we're making a roasted potato and garlic salad. So this should be really yummy. I've already chopped up about 8 red skin potatoes, and these are a good size, small, large, kind of mixed in. So I think it's a good amount. I left the skins on, and what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of olive oil, and we're just going to toss these to coat. And so I've also got a couple of heads of garlic here. And what I'm going to do with those is just chop the tops off, drizzle them with some more oil, and I'm going to roast them too. But we're going to put them in a separate dish because the potatoes might roast a little faster than the garlic. So we'll just toss this very quickly. This shouldn't take very long at all. And that looks good to me. And so we're going to put it on our pan. So I've got some parchment paper here, so it'll be much easier to clean up. Let's get them in there. We'll try to make a reasonably even layer. And I've already got my oven preheating to about 400 degrees. And this is going to take about, I don't know if I said before, but it's going to take about 20 minutes to roast these potatoes. So I've got my garlic here, and a little bit of leftover oil. I'm just going to cut off about the 1/2 inch or so off the top of the garlic heads here. And you can see we've got some good exposure to the garlic inside. Okay. So we're just going to, let me just move this over. Drizzle this with our oil. Give it a nice little drizzle. In fact, you could probably save some of these tops too, if you like it super garlicky. Let's see how that turns out when we get done here. Get some more oil going. And I'm just going to kind of spread out the oil by brushing it a little bit. Okay. So we're just going to put these in the oven. There we go. Okay, so we'll meet you back in about 20 to 30 minutes and we'll continue the recipe. So we've got our potatoes. They're nice and brown and crispy, and it took about 30-35 minutes for the whole thing to finish up. And so I'm just going to set these off to the side for a moment. And what we did not do earlier was we did not roast any red bell peppers, because I have a jar of roasted bell peppers. So it was just out of convenience. If you want to roast your own fresh red bell peppers, there'll be instructions on the website for how to do that. But this is much quicker and easier, I think. So I'm just going to dice this up and add it to our potatoes. This is about 2. You could use a little more or less, whatever you would like. So it just kind of keeps going along with the roasted theme that we've got here. Super easy. And I do love roasted red bell peppers. And our garlic roasted up pretty good, but there's a couple of ways you can get the garlic cloves out of that head of garlic. And what I'm going to do, move this up a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'll show you. You can either try and squeeze the garlic cloves out of that head of garlic, but I find that, you get little bits of the, whatchamacallit, skins on there. So what I find is easier, just get a fork and try to grab them with the fork and pull them out. And you're less likely to get those skins in there, and it's a little bit easier. So that's what we're doing there. So I already did the other head of garlic, so I'm all set there. And we're going to start making the dressing. So to this I'm going to add 1/3 cup of our balsamic vinegar.
Okay. I've got some oregano, dried oregano. I'm gonna add the salt and pepper now. You could add that before you roast, but you know, sometimes I want to make sure that the pepper doesn't burn. Okay, mix that up. And we're also going to need some more olive oil, and I'm just going to put in a couple of tablespoons. Right in there. Okay, I'll just mix that up, try and crush up the garlic cloves. Just give that a nice whisk. And you can leave them chunky if you want. I'll try to give them a squish here. Okay, and we'll just add this to the potatoes and red bell peppers. Give that a toss. And this is best served when it's warm or at room temperature. Whoops, so that's pretty much done. Just make sure it's all coated evenly and we're all set. Looks great. Get a fresh fork and I will quickly taste. Very yummy. So I think you're really going to enjoy this recipe. If you'd like to check it out, you can go to veganagogo.com. If you'd like to send us a comment, you can do that at fans@veganagogo.com. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Hi, welcome to Vegan Go-Go. The Vegan Go Judge just says, we can add onion. Do you want to add some onion? I'm going to throw that on our parchment paper pan here. Hi.